Oh, hey. As the box says, I'm Scott. And this is Mike. Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
Good curling, my friend.
Good curling.
Looking forward to showing Mankato how we smoke some meat.
Let's go.
All right, let's do this. Hello, I'm Scott Nelson, Director of Marketing Community Engagement, Minnesota State Athletics. Got called out by Shannon last week on this cooking show, so looking forward to working on some meat with you guys, and everything we're doing today is going to be prepared on my Traeger, so pretty excited about that. With me is Mike Altomari. Mike works at MSU. Together, we're one half of Mankato's most average curling team. So, Mike?
Yeah, how you doing? Mike Altomari, Director of the PSEO program at Minnesota State Mankato. So we're excited to show you guys what we got going today. We'll be doing stuffed pork chops, or stuffed pork tenderloin. Scott pulled up some smoked potato salad, and then we're going to do a smoked mojito.
Should we start with the mojito?
Let's start drinking. All right, so this is something that I sort of threw together kind of on a whim. But what we've got is, can you grab the water? Yeah. So this is actually smoked simple syrup that we made ahead of time. But all we did was, so if you made your own simple syrup, it's 1-to-1, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, and then I throw it on my charcoal grill for about 2 hours, and then pour it into a mason jar, and then you can throw, if you want to, some limes in there, or lime peels. We've also done some mint in there too, if you want to, just to spice it up a little bit. But I love mojitos in the summer. My wife grows a mojito herb garden, which is basically...
That sounds like Carrie.
Yeah, basically just a bunch of mint leaves. So, we got our Chancasco rum. This guy. Throw you in there. And I'm definitely not a professional bartender, but I Google a lot. So we muddle it all together, get the flavors going. And then we'll go grab the ice cubes, which are, nope, right there.
Not your fridge, tough to find.
Well, I didn't want to grab the other ones. So I'm a big nerd when it comes to ice too, but look how clear that is.
That's a good job.
Nice.
The hotter the water, the clearer the cube,
Yeah.
correct?
And I actually boil my water. I boil my water before I make the ice cubes. A couple times. Do you have a shot glass?
I do.
Of course you do. It's from Iowa.
It's not an Iowa shot glass. It's a Scott's Bar. It was, I think, given to me by my grandma.
Nice.
Probably when I turned 21.
All right.
That's not true at all. I don't know who it's from, but...
All right, so it's early, so we'll just do one shot. Some of the simple syrup in there. Try not to make a mess. Then we gotta make it look pretty.
Appreciate the glasses you brought, Mike.
Go Mavs. All right. Pretty informal here at the Grand Imperial. All right. Cheers.
Good curling. That's delicious.
All right.
All right. So lathered up our potatoes with olive oil. We're going to throw these on the smoker, 180 for about 20 minutes. Crank it to high. Let them finish about a half hour later until they're fork tender. Through the magic of TV, we have some smoked hard-boiled eggs, boiled, peeled them earlier, threw them on the smoker. While the potatoes got done, they got this nice smoky color to them. I got 2 potatoes that we've skinned, and we'll go ahead and make our potato salad now. Mike, you want to put 2 cups of mayo in there? When Mike does that, I will cut our potatoes. Nothing super fancy about this, just cut and quarter and dice them. One tip that I've learned, Mike, is when you do potatoes on the smoker, if you let them sit in the fridge for a little bit before you peel them, it makes it a lot easier.
Really?
I didn't get all the
Helps
skins
them out.
off, but I got enough off. Rachel Ray garbage bowl.
She doesn't get enough credit.
She doesn't.
No.
During quarantine, Rachel Ray always led into the 2 o'clock hour on Carrie Levin, which had the governor's update. So I always watched the tail end of Rachel before Governor Walz would come on.
Well, this is a solid time slot.
We'll do a tablespoon of your white wine vinegar and a tablespoon of the mustard powder. But let's do the powder first.
Yep. Tablespoon.
Tablespoon. Perfect. And then a tablespoon of white wine vinegar. Clean this up. Perfect.
Here, sir.
Add our potatoes. Chop our celery. Grab that knife back from you. That's probably enough celery. And then I will just dice up these eggs as well. If you have the time, the only way to do hard-boiled eggs, in my opinion, is on the smoker. Of course, you gotta boil, peel, and then let them sit. The longer they go, the more smoke they carry over. Make an egg salad out of that. It's the best way to do quick lunch.
This is the first time I've had them. They're really good.
Yeah.
Thought about doing them, but
One way, I follow the Traeger Facebook page, and somebody said just put an uncooked egg on the Traeger until the shell breaks. I'm like, that sounds like a hell of a mess I don't want to deal with. So I always boil and peel on my own and then put them in there.
yeah, when I started smoking, I made more mistakes than success. It's still that way.
And the great thing about it is the mistakes usually still taste good, right?
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'll grab the lid for that. Let that sit in the fridge while we work on our meat.
All right. So this is going to be our stuffed pork tenderloin. And funny story, this is an accident. I was at grocery store trying to figure out what we were going to do for dinner, and saw a great deal on pork tenderloin. Grabbed 3 of them, brought them home, and realized they were tenderloin tips, which actually I didn't know they made, but it worked out pretty well because there's some of them are kind of bite-sized, and with kids, they have smaller portions, so it worked out pretty well. So all we do is, you could do this with a full tenderloin, or you could just do it with these tips, but you just kind of butterfly them. Just like this. And then, can you grab the cream cheese?
Yeah.
So, ahead of time we prepped the stuffing, and all this is cream cheese, Parmesan, and roasted red pepper. So mozzarella. Thank you. Not Parmesan. So trick with the red pepper: roast it yourself. It's a lot easier. Throw it in the oven at 500 for 20 minutes, and then let it sit in a paper bag for 10 to 15 minutes, and then the skin peels right off. So then we just dice it all up, throw it in here, and if you have kids that are picky eaters like mine.
And mine.
Yeah, we leave some of them, the smaller ones that are tougher to stuff. We don't even stuff them. We just wrap it in bacon. The kids love it. So, grab some of our bacon here. Oh yeah. So we'll grab some of this.
So I'm a huge fan of the Martin County Magic. It's a pork seasoning made by the Martin County pork producers. They sell it here in town. I grew up on a farm in Iowa, so pork producers were always kind of a big deal when they came to help put on an event. And when I saw this in the grocery store, I had to grab it, and I love it. I put on anything pork. I made some sweet potato fries the other night, sprinkled on them. Really adds a good flavor to it.
And then anything with pork requires more pork, so we're gonna throw some bacon on there.
And not just any bacon. Went over to Schmidt's and got some bacon wrapped
raspberry
chipotle bacon. And I'm looking for my toothpicks. Where did I put those? There they are.
So you want to make sure that everything is wrapped, and the bacon actually will keep it together. So we might need more for this one. Because what you want to try to do is every bite has bacon in it.
Have no fear, more bacon is here.
And most of the tips aren't as big as this one is. They're typically about this size. So normally I can get away with using just 2 pieces, sometimes 3.
I don't think I had the chipotle raspberry bacon until about 2 weeks ago, and now I think it's probably the only bacon I'll buy in a store.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yep. We use it on everything. How many curlers does it take to open a bag of bacon? 2 average curlers.
It's like my first shot, just all over the place.
Oh my gosh. All right. Now that that's done, wrap it up. We'll grab one more. Because why not?
You touch it, you take it.
Everything.
No wonder Carrie doesn't let you cook.
Right? All right. So that guy's done.
Put a couple toothpicks in it just to keep the bacon in place. And then we'll go out and throw this on the grill. 275. We'll put an internal thermometer in there. Once it hits once it hits 150 internally, we'll go out and brush some honey on it and let it get to 165.
Yep.
We've gotten the bacon wrapped on the meat, so we're going to come out here while the potatoes finish up and the eggs. We'll put the meat on it and let it get going. I found the key to a successful smoke is finding a good wireless thermometer. And that's what I have here, so I'll stick this in here. It'll Wi-Fi right to my phone, and we'll know where that meat's at all the time. Now, let's let the smoker do its job. So we've had our meat on the Traeger here for about an hour and 15 minutes. We're ready to pull it. Internal temps hit 165 and get ready to enjoy it here in a second after it rests. Mike, look at that bacon.
Oh, it's crispy. It's done.
Pull out my thermometer here. Perfect. All right, we've pulled our potato salad out of the fridge. One thing I like to do right before we serve is put some red onion on there. So we got some of that diced up here. Sprinkle that in. Give that a quick stir. Don't get all onion at once. And then because we want to make everything pretty, a little parsley on top, give it a little color.
She's a beaut.
And our potato salad's ready to go. So now, Mike, the best part. Here's a plate for you.
Indeed.
Go ahead, help yourself. Grab, get your forks out.
I got them right here.
Oh, there you go. Get a big spoon out for the potato salad.
All right.
Tell we're dudes, right? We pick the meat up with our fingers and not use a fork. Got our mojito. I don't know what else we need.
Nothing.
Good curling.
Good curling.
Got a nice little smoke ring to that. It's my favorite part about doing meat, is the smoke ring that you get right around the edge of it. The longer the smoke, the better the ring.
That bacon makes this dish.
Oh, those peppers are awesome. I've never thought to do that.
I could put on a lot of weight doing this.
There's a reason I'm not in my curling shirt today, Mike. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. We've had a blast welcoming you to my house, and Mike, thanks for joining me and being my partner in crime here. As a reminder, if you'd like to donate to the community Really Fund, follow the information below. The community needs our help right now, and every little bit counts.
All right, thanks a lot. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for taking time out of your day.
Be well, everybody, and go Mavericks.